everyone, it's Mike Quackenbush, your director of fun, and it must be Free Match Monday time. Let's get right to it. It's appropriate that we're here at the Wrestle Factory because today's match took place right here at the Wrestle Factory. It's from Back to Skull. It's Princess KimberLee versus Juan Francisco de Coronado.
I can't believe what we're about to see, Mike.
Okay, you can bow now.
Juan Francisco de Coronado, staying true to his playbook. Of course, this is a very important match in the challenge of the Immortals. Crown and Court, as you said, they have 0 points thus far. This would put them on the board if Princess KimberLee is victorious, and they don't have to be trailing the United Nations by 1 point if that happened. Up and around she goes with a satellite head scissor.
And I will say this, I think Juan Francisco might have made a mistake. I'm not saying that he should have bowed to Princess KimberLee, but I'm definitely saying that he should have shown her a little bit more respect, because now KimberLee, arguably the toughest member of her team, is lighting up Juan Francisco de Coronado.
Yikes! Welcome to the Magenta Handprint Club, Juan Francisco. On the turnaround there, mid-ring, Juan Francisco has the advantage. Only for a moment. Princess KimberLee up and around. Oh, I thought she was looking for the tarantula. Down on the mat, that one's sometimes called the orbital clutch when you lace your feet. I've never seen that particular variant before. Princess KimberLee there puts the boot right upside Juan's head.
Oh, did you see that, Mike?
Juan Francisco.
Using great ring positioning. Oh, look at that. I don't even think he was hurt.
I'll tell you something, Juan Francisco, you got a crummy attitude. He wins a lot of matches, beats a lot of top people. Crummy attitude. Just put it out there.
You ain't kidding. In a company where there's a lot of people that have terrible attitudes, he may have the worst. So smug, so proud of himself as Juan Francisco de Coronado.
And once again, they're ramming the small of her back against the metal ring apron.
Both competitors need to be careful here as he pitches Princess KimberLee back into the ring. Got a 20 count on the floor here in CHIKARA. Now snapmares are over. Continuing the assault on the small of the back, specifically cover.
Trying to pick up the win there. Knee in the back, then he was quick to cover up. Hook of the far leg to Juan Francisco de Coronado. You can see the look, the self-pleased expression on his face as he stalks his prey here. Fellow team captain Princess KimberLee. He's chomping on some gum. He's having a good old time in there, Leonard.
We're getting away from the ropes.
A lot of mocking of the officials here this evening. I'm not a fan of that.
I think we just had the one official, but he has been mocked.
That's right.
Into the ropes there, face first. Shot to the kidneys. Juan Francisco put a lot in that forearm shot. That can be very, very dangerous. Shots to the kidneys like that. Rabbit punches, as they say. Oh. He went high with that clothesline and mowed her down. Hook of the far leg once again. Trapped the arm down on the mat. The man is certainly trying to win the match.
Certainly good cover there by Juan Francisco, taking a moment to make sure his hair looks pretty. Didn't look that good at the end of that match in Haverhill that he had back a couple weeks ago.
Well, when they're capturing you in 1080p, you got to worry about this. Princess KimberLee firing in a couple shots. She went under that clothesline. Oh, she ran right into a power slam from Juan Francisco.
And a kick out with authority here by Princess KimberLee. Very wisely, not just laying there trying to not only get some distance between herself and de Coronado, but not letting her shoulders linger on the canvas when she is in the precarious position of taking the punishment that she has taken so far in this contest.
She's peeling herself up off the mat. Right now she's in the turnbuckle. Look at Juan Francisco. Continuing the attack on the lower back. His offense has been all lower back so far.
One has to think he has that Tiger Driver in mind.
Yeah, one of his calling cards. Yeah, we've seen the kidney shots. We saw him ramming Kim's back into the metal apron of the ring. Oh, maybe a belly-to-back suplex. Yep. Wow. Well, you may not like his attitude, but the strategy of Juan Francisco de Coronado thus far has been fairly flawless in the way that he's wrestled this match. Give it up for Princess KimberLee, who's still kicking out despite all the abuse her back has taken thus far.
Princess KimberLee showing a lot of perseverance here after the punishment she is and has taken so far in this contest. I do not think there is any quit whatsoever, as you see her there emphatically saying no.
If you're new to Chikara, if this happened to be the one where you decided to drop in on us, you've probably figured out there are no gender divisions. There are no weight class divisions here at Chikara. It's equal rights and equal fights. Princess Kim, well, she got a lot of fight in her. Oh, the Tiger Driver we talked about it a minute ago.
That's right.
There it is. Tiger Driver from Juan Francisco. Only good for 2. High impact move right on the back. You can see there a little bit of a frustrated look across the snarled countenance of the Ecuadorian aristocrat.
Snarled countenance? Is that what you said? Like I don't like that countenance.
He took off for the ropes.
And Kim was just a step behind him there, clotheslined him up and over, and this is the moment she needs. She's either going to need to capitalize or take a breather while Juan Francisco bumbles around on the outside.
Princess KimberLee had the chance to draw a couple deep breaths while Juan Francisco was stumbling around out on the mats. Double boots. She used it to propel him away. Oh, great looking kick from Kim. Juan Francisco brought his right shoulder blade up off the mat.
Interesting pin there. She hooked the one leg and she used most of her body to keep the other leg and most of his torso down. Very innovative way to try to keep your opponent on the canvas. Coronado now looking to uncork one of his patented German suplexes, but Kim with the standing switch.
Fought his way out of that waist lock. A little too low there. It's going to be all hips if he gets the German from here. Kim switches it around. What she got? Could be a suplex. No, she can't lift him. I think her back is really giving her trouble, and it's no surprise. After all the abuse, I can't believe it.
She got him up and she let him think about it for a second. Brings him down, and the pain etched on both competitors' faces is evident to you folks watching at home. Kim going for the cover, the crowd behind her.
Wow, that vertical suplex took a lot out of the princess. You can see it written on her face, fans. Juan Francisco is dazed. You can see his eyes rolling around like marbles. I think he just called for help.
I don't think there's any members of either captain's teams here this evening.
I did see the Proletariat Boar earlier. Oh, it'd be a real shame to see this one marred by outside interference. Oh, Tiger Driver. That's the second one, and I suspect that will be all, fans. Oh, no. Princess KimberLee there was able to kick out. Twice we've seen him uncork the Tiger Driver, originated by the second Tiger mask back in All Japan Pro Wrestling. It has served Juan Francisco well during his tenure here, not just at Chikara, but at Wrestling is Fun as well. He's getting frustrated.
He certainly is. 2 Tiger Drivers after the punishment that he has dished out to Kim. He's thinking maybe he's got to change it up a little bit, but in doing so, it gives Kim the opportunity to score with a couple elbows there.
Wow, he missed with that enziguri. You got to wonder how much Kim's back has left. Oh, she's thinking of... Oh, she tried to lift him for a pile driver. I think her back just went out. Oh, and Juan knows it. Tiger Driver. Oh, this will be all, fans. She got the Tiger Driver. No. Escape. She's got him swept out. Alligator clutch. Nobody gets out of that. And Princess KimberLee picks up the first point for the Crown and Court.
I didn't know Jervis was here.
Did you like how Princess KimberLee won? Yeah.
Chikarmi, if you liked that match from Back to Skull, I'd like you to see the whole event for free. No, I'm serious. Head over to CHIKARAtopia.com right now. The first week of unlimited streaming is on us, and you can watch Back to Skull and over 600 hours of Chikara's vast and varied video vault, all on demand, waiting for you now. Head over to CHIKARAtopia.com, and then I'll meet you back here in another week for more Free Match Monday and the podcast A Go-Go.